Hi, and welcome to episode 43 of the Guy Who Sews podcast. My name is Sean, and this is my weekly podcast where I share my quilting adventures. I would like to welcome both new and returning viewers to the podcast, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. But if you are new, I would love it if you just spent a few moments to say hi in the comments so we all know we have a new friend. Where possible, any channels, products, patterns, and so forth that I mentioned, I'm going to put in the description. But if you need additional assistance, definitely let me know and I'll be more than happy to help. But let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. So this week, I spent quite a bit of time working on the Sombra quilt, which is one I showed you last week at the chain piecing. And I got the first two rows done, and I think it looks really, really good. And so it's got a variation of different yellows so far on the top row and orange. And then in the second row is more of the same. And I'm going to go ahead and post a picture up here to show you in more detail because it's really hard to do sometimes with it this way. But that's what I've been working on most of the week, and I'm really, really happy with it. And that's about all I have for works in progress. So let's now move on to our week in review. And if you're new to the channel, this is just a series of clips that I put together during the week, mostly of me sewing, but also sometimes of other stuff as well. So I hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the week in review section. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of the podcast to put together each week. Last week, I asked you guys what your favorite color was with quilting and what you like to quilt with, and I just loved hearing everybody's response. It was a wide range of answers, which I expected. And so thank you for everyone that responded to that question. This week, I wanted to ask about my lives, and I didn't have a live yesterday, unfortunately, but I do plan on having one again this week, and I love to have different guests on board with me. So my question this week to you guys is, in a perfect world, who would you like to see me invite and have on as a guest with my Breaking with the Guy Who Sews? Let me know in the comments. In case you missed it, I did post a video on Wednesday afternoon. It was Clue 8 of the So Sweet Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts, and I'm excited that that is finally done. And I now only have 2 clues left to do. One came in the mail, and then we'll get another one in November, and then we'll get to finishing instructions. We'll actually see how this whole thing puts together. So very excited about that. I did not have a live yesterday as I had other commitments, but I do plan on having my live again next Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. And so, upcoming videos. Really, next week I may put out something midweek. We'll just have to see. And then Saturday morning, I do plan on having my live at 8 a.m. Eastern. I'd love it if you could join me for that. So my goals for last week, I had several goals. The first one was to do Clue 8 of the So Sweet Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and I got that done. Very excited. I also wanted to get some work done on the Sombra quilt, which I'd also got done. So there's the good news. I wanted to get another one of the Mythical Darksons done, but unfortunately that did not happen. So you know what, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. This week I would like just to go ahead and get more on the Sombra quilt done, possibly get Clue 9 done, but that's kind of, you know, fall back a little bit against other stuff. And then again, let's try and get one of the Mythical Darkson blocks done because that's such a fun quilt. So Happy Mail, I did get one piece of Happy Mail, and it is Clue 9 of the So Sweet Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. And we're going to make this fun block. Oh, you know what? Let's turn it the right way up. And then these are the pieces this month, and it's a lot of green, which is pretty much a first, I think, because we've seen some green, but not featured. So I'm very excited to see how that turns out. Next month will be the last month of this, and then it'll be all done. Like, I'm very much ready to see how it all turns out together. And then I did make another purchase this week, but we won't see that till like late November. It is the Roses Your Way thing that Cotton Cuts put out. I forget the official name, but basically it's going to be 24 fat quarters, and I get to open one each day in December. And I chose the batiks. That's more my style. I didn't. The other option would have been the cotton ones, which one of my friends has got, and then there was also a Notions one, which I think So Becker has purchased as well. So it's going to be fun to be able to open those online and show you guys exactly what we got in the month of December, because there's something to look forward to. So I'm very excited to show you a couple of different things that are completed objects. The first one is I had to attach all these letters and background and everything else to this. It's a prop for the school play that Amanda's doing. And it gave me a good chance to play with my free motion foot, because I found that was the easiest way to make this. So that just gives you an idea. And then you may have seen the video earlier this week, but Clue 8 of the So Sweet Puzzle Mystery Court by Cotton Cuts is done, and this is block 8A. And then this was my problem child block that I messed up, was 8B, so these are done as well. So that's what I have for my completed objects. Well, this episode was a little shorter than normal. I hope that's okay with everyone. I do hope to have more to share with you next week, so thank you for joining me today. If you did enjoy it, definitely like and share with a friend, and we'll see you all in the next video. And have a great week and happy sewing. Bye.